Good evening, guys. It is Friday, and as you can tell, I calmed down. I had a good night of sleep with a little help, but I had a good night of sleep, and overall, I'm surprised by myself, to be quite honest, because I'm really calm without having taken anything else. After I did yesterday evening, I took something to calm me down because my whole body was reacting and stomach issues got worse, and my digestive system was just freaking out, and my legs as well, and you know, the whole adrenaline and the whole sadness and shaking and all of that. It took a lot. But today, like this morning when I woke up, I actually felt pretty good. And when my mom called, she asked, "How are you feeling?" And I was like, "Good." And she was like, "Okay, you feeling good?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And it's true, I do feel good. I mean, what happened yesterday hurt me a lot, and I still feel that, and I still can't believe that someone would treat me like that, or anyone for that matter. You know, no one should be treated that way that I was treated. And my mom, but you know, it happened, and if I keep going back to that conversation and keep talking about it and keep wrecking my mind, is he right? Am I such a horrible person? It does me no good. And over the years, I had to deal with a lot of things and people and situations where I would wreck my head around it and keep thinking about it and kind of obsessing sometimes. You know, like, what did I do wrong? Is this all my fault? Or, you know, usually there are two parties to a fight. So, but anyway, you know, like, I was like that, and I always saw the fault in me, because I learned that whenever something was wrong, it was me. That, you know, when people bullied me, I was like, yeah, well, if I wouldn't be so hideous, or if I wouldn't be, you know, so different, and if I would be more like a child and less talking than like an adult, they wouldn't bully me. So I thought it was my fault. And I still do a lot of times that I'm like, okay, this didn't work out, so I guess it's me again, because it feels like it never works out or something like that. I still have that problem, but I underwent a lot of therapy, so I got better with that. And I think that's actually a good testament right now, that I'm actually not feeling like I want to cry. I don't want to, you know, keep talking about it and telling other people. I still want to tell my dad, but after that, I'm like, I'm done. You know, it's not like I want to discuss this any further and further and further, or with everyone around me. I don't, because, you know, it's not getting me anywhere. So today I did a little bit of more research, and I called a primary doctor's office, and I got an appointment for Monday afternoon, which is great. It seems not to be the doctor I read about, but a colleague within the same office. So I will just go and talk to that doctor, and we will see what happens, because I decided that whether my primary doctor that I'm with right now keeps me as a patient or goes with my pain management doctor, you know, like, okay, I don't think this is the right, you know, like, I'm not treating you any longer because whatever. I want new eyes on my case, on my situation, and maybe that doctor can, you know, offer new ways or new insights that I don't have. And I don't want to, you know, manipulate or whatever that doctor. I will just, you know, say, okay, I'm looking for a new primary doctor. I have those diagnoses, which I can, you know, give some paperwork over that where it's like written down. I have those problems, and you know, I can call on paperwork that doctors wrote. So I have something to back me up, you know, not like what happened now. You're just telling the story or something, you know. Those are, I have paperwork for all of those, so I can do that. And I will provide my lab results over the last 3 years, I think, at least. And I, you know, will tell them the current situation, that I have a gastritis, that I take a lot of pills, that I switched one of my pills to an injection that I do once a week. On Tuesday, I have my appointment with my gynecologist, where I will ask her if she thinks it would be possible to switch to that injection instead of taking the pill. Then the injection you do once every 3 months, months, just to, you know, get some stuff off my stomach. And just, we will see, you know, if she says it's a stupid idea or I don't see any reason for you to do this. Of course, I will keep taking the pill, whatever. But, you know, those are options I want to talk about with my doctors. Just like I wanted with the whole other thing, but, you know, like I've said, it happened the way it happened, so. But yeah, I'm really keen on meeting someone new and trying to, you know, I don't really want to know what that doctor says and what he might, you know, tell me to do, or if you think what he thinks, you know, just like overall. I will not tell that person that I had a fallout. I might have to tell that person if they ask me why I'm looking for a new primary doctor. I can just tell the truth. I have been with mine for quite some time, and I think it lacks professionalism by now. And it's sad because I really like that person, but on the other hand, you know, the things that happened, and overall, maybe it's just time. I would like to keep in contact with my primary doctor, you know, like private, if that would be something that she would want as well. But overall, I think it would be wiser to look for someone new. And if the doctor that I will meet says, okay, no, your case is too complicated for me, I will not or cannot take you on. And yes, that does happen. And yes, the doctors do have the right to do that. They have the right to say, I'm sorry, but I won't treat you because of XYZ. No doctor has to treat you just because you want them to. And that is just as well as you don't have to be treated by the Dr. A if you don't want to be treated by Dr. A. If you want to be treated by Dr. B, that's your right. We have that. And we have, you know, like, you can choose who you are treated, who treats you, but that goes the other way around as well. That's just to protect you as a patient, and as well, and protects the doctors as well. Because let's be real, we are all humans, and if it does not fit personality-wise or something else, it does not fit. And no one should endure something they don't want. But yeah, I'm excited for that appointment. I'm excited to see my gynecologist, and we will see what happens. Overall, I did try to contact two pain management doctors' offices. The first one had like an answering machine where you should tell who you are and what you want and leave your number, and they call you back, and I did that. And the other one, it did ring, and there was like that sound it makes when the line is free, like no one is talking on the other end, but no one picked up. So I will try to call them on Monday if I don't forget. I hope I don't forget. Overall, your primary doctor can prescribe you painkillers like an opioid if there's the need. So I have, still standing, I have like for 1 month I have my painkillers safe. I don't have to worry about it for 1 month. And this week and then 1 month. So technically till 2020, the beginning of 2020, like 1st of January 2020. And during that period of time between finding a new, having a primary doctor, a new one, and finding like a new, let me start over. The time I have to compensate between getting an appointment and actually go to my doctor, like a new pain management doctor, to that until that appointment, my primary doctor can prescribe me the medication that normally a pain management doctor would prescribe you, like opioids and stuff like that. So technically, I wouldn't have to go into a kind of shock, like if you stop, it's like junkies. If they stop using from 1 second to the other, their body has a very big and drastic reaction from the withdrawal. And that's just the same if you have strong pain medication. And yes, I do know that a lot of people who have problems with drugs are having them because of strong pain medication, or they use strong pain medication to get high or something like that. I don't know, a lot about this topic. I just know that that can be a case, nothing more. So basically it's the same. Your body does not get what it's used to get, so your body reacts. And it's not just with stuff like that, it can be with other stuff as well. I had medications, when I just stopped them, my body would react because it was like, hey, what's going on? Why am I not getting that? And your body's just confused. It's like trying to work out what's going on and to work without that medication and whatever it is. I had that with, I'm not sure what it was, but with different stuff, and that you normally don't have issues with. Like, normally you can stop certain medications, and I actually could stop all of my medications, no matter what it was, until a few years ago. But since then, I'm not able to do that anymore, so I tend to not do it. I started taking my pills for my heart again because it just was evident that I need it. And my heart was like, yeah, well, it's not so great that you stop doing that. So I started taking it again. The other pain medication, though, I'm not taking anymore. And I think it's the best decision. Yes, I have more pain, but overall, I can cope. As long as my life is the way it is right now. It's not good. It's not like, overwhelmingly great, but I can deal with it. And if I have a day where it's worse, I can still talk to a doctor about, what can I take in case of. And I still do have the pills I used to take when I needed them, They're painkillers as well, but I had to stop taking them because of the Norflex that I now ended. I ended Norflex, and I could theoretically take Ortotone again now, but I want to try to not need it. Norflex, if I remember it right, the doctor in the ER told me that Norflex is pretty potent, so it's this pretty strong painkiller. I know Ortotone is as well, but I had way less side effects with orthotrone, way less, well, very little till non-existent. While Norflex, I had a lot of side effects starting it and now dropping it as well. I had a lot of issues with migraines and stuff like that, and just overall my body was a mess. So I think it's wiser to stop. So theoretically I could take it. It's not like giving me like an anaphylactic shock or whatever, but I just feel better without it. So I almost talked like 20 minutes again, but yeah, I'm just surprised how relaxed I am and how calm I feel now that, I don't know why, but my mom's telling me that I should not go to that appointment I have with my primary doctor that I'm going to, like, as of right now. But I'm not sure yet. Quite honest, I'm not sure. I feel that if she wants to say something to me, she has the right to, and vice versa. So, you know, and I know I can talk to her. But I thought the same about my pain management doctor, ex-pain management doctor, so I'm not sure yet. I think I will just decide how it goes. If it goes very well on Monday, I have to go to his practice anyway. You know, I have to, if I switch, I switch. You can't be under consultants. You know, you can't take care from two primary doctors. It's just not, you know, it's not a thing that can be. You can go to one primary doctor and so on. So if I have a new practitioner, like if that doctor's office is right for me, I will have to cancel and go to, and you know, tell them I found a new primary doctor. I will not be able to, I will not come to you anymore. And I have to tell the new primary doctor that I actually had one, because it's something about the money and all of that. It's a bit overall, I think this can turn out to be a good thing. And of course, my primary doctor, pain management doctor, my ex-pain management doctor was right. A surgery is always a risk, and a port surgery, of course, is a risk. They're putting something inside your body that does not belong there, and they're putting a line through one of your big blood vessels and right up till your heart. So, yeah, you know, it is risky. He's right about that, of course. I knew that before, but it is a point well made. So yeah, I think this can turn into something good, and I think we will see how it goes. So yeah, life is a journey, and so is chronic illness, and yeah, I guess we will find out how my journey continues on Monday. I, of course, will keep you updated. If that appointment does not go well and they say we can't take you on, I will go to the next office, and, you know, you keep searching. It's just the way it is. But yeah, so almost out of time, guys. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys will have a great weekend. And yeah, remember to keep on fighting. And yes, I did have to remember myself of that yesterday. So, see each other tomorrow. Good night.